Hi traders, thanks for joining in. Welcome to the one seminar by L2ST. Some of you have just logged in, so let's just do another sound check and also a visual check. Make sure you guys can see the screen and also hear me okay. And we will get started. Thank you very much. Right, all good, all loud and clear. No adjustments required. Okay, great. Okay, first of all, thank you all for attending today. We have an audience from all around the world here. Thailand, I can see, South Australia, USA, Milan, Guernsey, Singapore, Netherlands, Brisbane, so another Australian there, Sydney as well, Bangkok. So yeah, a lot of attendees from down under today. Nice to see. And the other side of the ocean. As well, of course, the States. Some guys from the UK here. Europe. Switzerland, Netherlands, Italy, Spain. Great, good audience. Well, first of all, thank you very much and taking the time out on the weekends. I'm sure to make this a worthwhile seminar for all of you that are present. Some of you are probably thinking, why is it called the One? And it's basically the first thing that came to mind for me. I wanted this to be a seminar that I could say pretty much puts everything that I've learned over my years of experience in the trading business and put it all into one package, one seminar over one weekend. Make it also one of the best, if not the best, seminar that I've presented, and also the one and only seminar that you guys should need to take yourselves along the journey to becoming great traders that are on the path to consistent profits. And it's my objective to make this seminar the seminar that makes it all happen for you. So of course, you know, it's a seminar is providing the information and the foundation that you need, and you know, you do have to still move forward and make it all happen for yourself. And I will be over the next 2 days sharing some ideas and some methods and techniques that I've used myself over my journey, which of course I'm still on. I'm still on this journey, and many of you have heard before that success is a journey and not a destination, and I am very much a believer in that. And trading is definitely one of those fields where you have to see it in that way. There is always room to improve in trading. There is always something new to learn and something to progress towards and something to aim towards. So it is a never-ending journey. I myself didn't see it being a never-ending journey when I first got in this business, but I'm sure you will all agree that it is, and there is always room for improvement, and I continue to improve, and that's one of the reasons why I do these seminars. The last seminar I actually presented was last year around about this time, so it's been just over a year since we did the last seminar, and I think it's now time that I did another one. As well, firstly, my understanding has grown. Everything that I teach has been understood even better, and I feel that I am at the peak of my trading career right now for this moment, and it is my job over the next 2 days to share everything that I've learnt during this journey to the best of my ability to where I am right now. And of course this journey continues, and do understand that, and but it all starts somewhere, and I'm hoping that I will give you all something to go away with this weekend. By the end of tomorrow, you guys will have a good understanding of what I know and what I have learnt, but also will have the ability to go away and become creative with that level of understanding that you gain. And that is also another one of my objectives, to create traders here that or help you become creators rather than just followers. I want each and every single one of you to be able to go away and make this your own. So everything that you take away from what I have to share with you, I want to share it with you in such a way that you can take it away and actually become creative with the level of understanding that you have, and therefore make it your own and continue to grow with it. Right, so that's a quick, brief intro. I hope you guys enjoy what I have to share with you. So let's move on. Just to quickly cover some groundwork here. Of course, we are sharing this over the internet, and there of course could be technical difficulties. So this is more of a contingency. So if there for any reason is an internet connection drop on my end, I do have a backup connection, which in that case I will switch to my backup connection. Of course, we are hoping that there are no technical issues, but let's plan ahead, just as we do with our trading. Plan for anything that we may personally not like to happen, but may possibly happen. So let's be prepared. If there is any technical difficulties on my end, my plan is to, if it's an internet connection drop, I will plan to move to another connection. I'm of course hoping that will not happen, but if it does, just be aware that you will lose connection to the presentation and any audio. I will get myself back up and running in that case as quickly as possible. So just be aware if there is any loss of visuals or audio. It could well just be that we've just lost audio and visuals on your end, but if it is a connection drop, you know, you all may lose visuals and audio. So just take that into consideration. Of course, we are not expecting that to happen, but we are relying on technology and the power of the internet connection holding up here. So we all know that can go down at times, so be prepared. And of course, on your end, if there is any loss of visuals or sound, the first thing I would recommend that you do is log out and log back in. If, however, there is still no sound or audio, in that instance, I would recommend that you take the time to drop me an email. I will be checking my emails during the breaks. Okay, which brings me on to my next topic, the breaks. We will have a break every hour to hour and a half, every 60 minutes to 90 minutes. It has been in my experience from attending seminars and webinars, and also from my experiences presenting them, that the attention span generally drops off after about 1 hour or 90 minutes of speaking. So it's usually a good time to just sort of break out, take your eyes away from the screens, and also give your eyes some rest. Go and grab yourself a drink. I would also recommend that if you can, also stay hydrated throughout the remainder of the next 2 days. If you are coffee drinkers or tea drinkers, obviously, you know, drink what you like, but I would recommend that you also keep hydrated with some water and drink water. That will keep your brain cells going and keep your attention span to the maximum. And we will also have a break around 4:30 p.m. GMT. The plan is to have an hour break at that time. That is today and tomorrow. And we plan to finish or complete the presentations today and tomorrow between around 8:30 GMT to around 9 p.m. GMT. But do give or take a little bit of time there. This is pretty much, a lot of this is unscripted, untimed. So I will be going with the flow, and I want this to be very much an interactive presentation. So I do want you guys, especially during the technical parts of this seminar, where we do go to the charts, to make this very interactive, and I would like you guys to get involved and ask questions as well, stay engaged in the presentation, And the last thing I want is, you know, you guys just sort of sitting there and just listening, and I'm sure I won't put you to sleep, but you know, I don't want you guys sitting there losing your attention. So, you know, do get engaged, do get involved and interact at the times you feel is necessary, and do ask questions throughout the next 2 days. Right, that's pretty much the main stuff out of the way. Let's move on and just go over the disclaimer for legal purposes. L2ST does not have any knowledge of the trading needs or objectives of individual viewers of this presentation. This presentation represents suggestions, training and information for viewers to use when evaluating and making trading decisions in light of their own individual trading goals, and does not constitute specific advice. L2ST does not take into account the trading objectives, financial situation and needs of any particular person. And before making a trading decision on the basis of an L2ST method of trading, the prospective trader needs to consider, with or without the assistance of an advisor, whether the advice is appropriate in light of their own particular trading needs, objectives and financial circumstances. Trading the futures markets involves risk. Money can be both lost and made. Now, just to reiterate, guys, here, I am in no way telling anybody what to do here. I'm purely sharing information to give you a good foundation for your own trading career. I am sharing knowledge and wisdom that has been gained throughout my own trading experiences. Now, you do, as I said, have to make this your own. We have traders here from all different walks of life, different backgrounds. Some of you are newer to the trading arena, and some of you are very new to the trading arena, especially the way of trading that I teach, which is using the auction market theory principles, market profiling, volume profiling techniques, and also order flow trading techniques. So I would like everybody to just understand that everybody is from a different walk of life here. Everybody has a different background, different level of experience. We have some traders here that are very experienced trading. Some of you have even been trading longer than me. Some of you guys are ex-floor traders. Some of you guys are institutional traders. Some of you guys are prop traders. And some of you guys are trading for hedge funds. And then we have the non-professional environment as well, where we have the retail traders that are trading from their own accounts, looking to make it in this business as well. Doesn't really matter where you've come from. I would like you guys to all become empty cups over the next 2 days. So try to forget about what you know for the next 2 days. Become very much like children. Become like sponges and just soak in the information, take it in, and then see what you can do with it after the end of tomorrow. Okay, so for the next 2 days, become like sponges, soak it all in, become like children, almost pretend like you don't know anything and are very eager to learn. Okay, so that's where I want you guys to approach this. So, you know, we'll move on, but do understand that we are all coming from different perspectives here. Okay, day one, the plan is a little bit different here in the way that I've structured this. This is a completely new presentation for some of you guys that have attended the previous seminars that I have presented over the years. A note there will be some overlapping material, but the way I will cover it will be different. So of course my method is very much the same as it has been last year, the year before and the year before. I am using the same method as a foundation of my trading business and growing with that, involving with it. So what I want you guys to understand, if you have been on any of the previous seminars before, is to look at this in a similar way. I want you guys to understand that everything that I've taught you in the past on previous seminars is very much relevant, and a lot of it will overlap with what I have to share over today and tomorrow, and some of it may be shared in a slightly different way. So I may be talking about the same topic, but actually talking about it in a slightly different way, giving you added perspectives, new perspectives, which will widen your awareness about that particular topic and of course improve your understanding. The main goal over the next 2 days is to improve your level of understanding of what you already know and everything that you are going to learn over the next 2 days as well, if it's new to you. The presentation is completely new, the slides are completely new, and you will all get a copy of the slides and the presentation. I'm actually going to send you guys a link to the online presentation. You guys will actually have the animation as well as the videos that are incorporated from tomorrow's side of the presentation when it comes to the order flow stuff, where I'll be covering the dome and the depth of market and talking you through some video clips of some live market data as well as live trading sequences as well. So the way I want you guys to look at this is the structure is based upon the objectives. Okay, these are my objectives as a coach, as a mentor, and as a presenter over the next 2 days. My objective over day one is to help improve your level of market understanding. Okay, which will cover a wide variety of topics, from auction market theory, volume profiling, market profile, the use of the VWAP, the use of Fibonacci, the use of divergences. So it's going to be a wide variety of topics to improve your level of market understanding. Second point here, I want to focus on helping you all to learn how to identify very high probability trading opportunities using the level of understanding that you have gained. I then want to focus on helping you understand how to review risk and reward in every trade that you look to take before you take the trade. I want you to understand risk and trade potential. I want you to understand how to identify and review risk to reward potential in trading opportunities before the day even starts, before you even decide to take a trade. And of course, tomorrow we'll be moving on to how to understand your risk reward potential whilst you are live and in a trade as well. Then towards the later part of today, I will be focusing more on the psychological aspects of trading, which I'm sure you all are aware is a very important part of trading, and also a very important part of the way that I approach this as a coach and a mentor and as a teacher. It's very important for me to discuss the importance of developing the right mindset, developing the right way of thinking, the right kind of psychology to develop a winning trader's mindset. So I will be discussing more about that. I will be discussing some of the characteristics of a trader that is maybe trading not to lose rather than trading to win, and talk about the differences. And I want you guys at that point in time to also be able to understand where you might be, and understand also where you might be thinking psychologically more in lines with a trading not to lose mindset, rather than what you should be thinking which is being engaged with more of a winning trader's mindset. So I'll be talking about the characteristics and explaining some of the ideas of how to move to a winning trader's mindset and develop the right kind of psychology to move forward with the methods that I share with you. Day two, the structure is based upon meeting these objectives. I want to help you all understand how to read short-term market participants' behaviors, and that will be, of course, looking at the depth of market, reading the dome, reading price action, price rejection and acceptance, using bar charts and candlestick charts, etc., using Heikin-Ashi charts. I will also be covering time and sales, the information that we see from an order flow perspective, really understanding the information at a very high level, so that you can understand what is actually going on when you are reading the order book as well as the time and sales, and then of course bringing it all together, then reading the footprints and understanding how the footprints can help you with execution and timing. I'll give you some examples of how to use the depth of market and the time and sales together, and I'll also go through a lot of footprint examples during that time tomorrow as well. The kind of things you should be looking for to get into trades, the kind of things you should be looking for to stay out of trades. Next, I will be focusing on helping you understand how to master trade management, which is probably the most important part, because at the end of the day, you can have the best opportunities in the world, you can have the best market understanding, you might know a hell of a lot about the market and how to trade, but you may not be able to make it happen for you. You may not be able to get the results that you are looking for. And this is where the category that I find most traders actually fall, especially most of the traders that end up joining the Ultra-SG trading room and attending our seminars. Generally, my audience are traders that are experienced, have been in the trading world for some time. Okay, not all of you, but most of you have been trading for some time and are on the journey, but you need that extra bit of wisdom to help just get through those last few obstacles and get yourselves onto the path to consistent profits. And a lot of it comes down to trade management. Okay, of course a lot of it is psychology as well, but trade management is a big part of it. Technically, trade management, it can make the difference between gaining a winning trade and a losing trade, irrelevant of the kind of opportunity that you get involved in. So trade management is an important part of this seminar. I'll be focusing on trade management tomorrow, discussing different ways to manage trades, low risk, high reward opportunities, high probability opportunities, as well as higher risk, lower reward opportunities, etc. So we'll go through different forms of trade management, different ways to manage your trades based on the amount of capital that you trade as well. I will then move on to sort of moving forward with this. How do you develop daily routines to guide you towards successful trading? I will cover some stuff on business planning, preparation on a daily basis, pre-market analysis, intraday analysis, as well as how to look at your performance on a regular basis and then provide feedback to yourself or gain feedback from another individual, and look to keep growing in your trading business in a very similar way that I approach the mentorship programs for any of you guys that are on the mentorship programs. Okay, you will know how I approach those. And then towards the end of tomorrow we'll be covering some questions and answers, and that will pretty much bring us to the end of the day. So quite a lot to get through, but those are my main objectives to hit over the next 2 days. So I hope that sounds good to you guys. Right, any questions thus far? No, good. Okay, so I spoke quite a bit about